In this video, we're gonna learn a super simple pattern that sounds way more advanced than it actually is. And I will break it down and make it as easy as possible so that you're gonna be able to play along with me. How you doing, everybody? This is Dan Handpan Man here. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, welcome along. If you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Give the video a like, help a brother out. Let's get more people playing the handpan and share this content far and wide so we can get more people unlocking their creativity through the power of the handpan. Let's get into it. So there we go. It's actually a relatively straightforward song. So the beauty of this song is we are only using 5 notes. Couldn't be any easier. And we're building the song around a very simple loop. And if you don't know already, most handpan songs, and in fact a lot of songs in general, when you break it down, they are built around some very simple patterns that are then built up, whether that's with extra melodies, extra layers, or other parts that are building to make it sound a lot more substantial. So we're going to go for the bare roots. I'll show you each note, and we're going to do it in its most simplistic form to start with, without a beat. Because you may be new to handpan beats, you may be listening thinking, how are you doing that knock thing? What are you doing there? And I'll break it down for you, don't worry. So that you can follow along and use your own style. Okay, so that's the beauty of the handpan. It doesn't have to be a set way. There's not one set way of playing the handpan. People play it in so many different ways, and that is the amazing thing about this instrument. So what we'll do now, we'll just go through and we'll learn which notes we're actually going to be using as a basis for the song. And at the end of the song, what I'm also going to do is show you how we can use this song to then unlock a little bit more of a freestyle element. I'm all about the freestyle. If you know me already, I'm very much about not sticking within boundaries. Because even though I've showed you how to do a sequence, I want you to explore your own path with that and get yourself into the flow state so that you're not thinking, you're flowing and you're completely in tune with nature, and that the music just flows through you and suddenly you're hitting all these different notes. And you're like, where has this even come from? Well, it's not come from you. I think that's one thing we do need to accept as musicians, as creators, as artists, that we are connected to an infinite source of intelligence, of power. And if we can become a channel, if we can just relinquish control over it being a certain way and just allow that creative force of energy. Remember, we're in a world of energy. I'm not sure what your beliefs are or how you see the world, but if you're playing music and you adopt the mindset that you are channeling music, information, sounds through you, you're the vessel, step out of the way. Imagine you're stepping out of the way for whatever needs to come through. That is where you get into the flow state. That's what they call it nowadays, many different names. You get into that state where things happen, music flows, and magic is created, all right? So we'll do that at the end. So we're going to use this note here. We're going to use this note here. We're going to use this note here. And we're going to use this note here. That's for the first sequence. And then we're going to use this note here. So basically the second part of the sequence, the only different note that we're using is this. So these ones are the same, 1, 2, and 3. These 3 notes will be exactly the same, but we'll float between these 2 here. Okay? So we'll learn the sequence in its most simplistic form now, and then once we've mastered that, we will then move and add the beat, and then at the end I'll show you the additional bit. Now, as always, during this video, if you need to stop or slow it down to just go over and retain that information, then just pause the video. Okay, I'm going to go as slow as possible, but I appreciate that everyone is learning at different speeds. So I don't want to go too slow, because then the people that are wanting to go a little bit faster, they want to speed up a little bit. And people are always jigging around with the different 1.5, 1.75 settings on the YouTube. So let's see how we go. This is going to be without a beat. That's the first bit. So we're going to hit these two notes at the same time. We create a chord. Let it ring. Let the sound resonate. Let the handpan do the work. This is the thing. We don't need to overcomplicate it. The handpan already has a powerful sound. Let's let it do its thing. So hit the chord. Then we're going to come here. One more time. There we go. Now the second bit is exactly the same method, except instead of using this note, we're going to use this note. Remember, this is the same, so it goes. One more time, a bit slower. It's got kind of like moody, mysterious feel when it's slow. That's the cool thing with the handpan. You can just slow the same song down. It's like you create a whole new song out of it. So now what we'll do, again, if you've got that, perfect. If you just want to go over that again and just remember, we're just going to loop that. So my suggestion at this point would be, depending on your current level, if you're very new to the handpan and you're a complete beginner and this is one of the first songs that you're going to learn, then just play this slowly and just get yourself familiar with the pattern so that it becomes easy. Because the thing with the handpan is a lot of it, like a lot of movement, like it is a kind of, I see it like a movement activity as well. Like you're learning different patterns and sequences. So you don't necessarily need to know the musical terminology. Okay, people ask that, do you need to know music theory? You don't, all right? May help you, may not, doesn't matter. It's not going to make much of a difference, especially when you're learning the handpan, so don't overcomplicate it for yourself. But if you can just learn patterns and you kind of know sound, a lot of us are quite intuitive by ear. We can just hear a sound. The more that you're practicing, the more that you're playing these movements, your body will just remember. That's the beauty of it. It's beautiful bodies. They just remember. You move and it just remembers how to move, especially around the handpan as well, okay? Play that over and over again. I'll just play it one more time through slowly. And then you can play it along. We'll put the numbers on the top again and just play along with me and we'll have a jolly good time, all right? Just a quick one. If you're still wanting a little bit of extra help with the handpan, I've got a brand new beginner course which is available. I'll put it in the link on the description so that you can join until the end of February. This is 2026 if you're watching this in the future. Hi, future guys. Then you can get it for $50. That is it. To join, it's got over 23 different video lessons, 7 modules. There's so much content there, and what I'm not doing is just teaching you to sound like everybody else. I'm teaching you to unlock your own creativity with the handpan. We're going to delve a little bit deeper and you will benefit a lot from it. And if you still want to buy your very first handpan, then check out www.onehumanrhythm.com. I will personally guide you. We make high quality premium handpans and we deliver anywhere in the world. So whether you just want your first handpan and you want a good quality one that doesn't sound rubbish, that doesn't go out of tune within one ding, or you want to upgrade to something a little bit more beautiful, check us out, www.onehumanrhythm.com. Let's get back to the video. go. That's the first part of it done. So if you've already done that, you've achieved that, then well done. Because that in itself is an achievement, and you've already created your own mini melody, all right? So what we'll do now is we're gonna add a little bit more depth to it. Let's add a little bit more juice to it. And this is where we're gonna add the beat, okay? So I'm gonna show you again so that you can hear, and then we'll go through and I'll break it down. Okay, so what I'm doing here, everything else is the same. Everything that we've already gone through is exactly the same. All right, so don't change any of that. You start with the first chord. So what I'm doing is I go chord with my knuckle about here. All right, nothing too hard. We're just going to slap around the shoulder area here. And then I basically bounce back to this note here. So I go. Okay. So first bit slowing down. Knuckle, note, note. Practice out. So I'm slowing it down just so you can kind of see what I'm doing, but just practice each bit on its own. That's the easiest way. Like break it down even further. So the first bit again. Note, note, knuckle, note, note. Okay, so this time what we'll do, we'll slow it all down, and then you can just follow along. And again, do it at your own pace. Don't rush the process. Be kind to yourself. And let's have a go. Perfect. All right. So give that a go. And again, take it slow. Learn the first bit on its own. And then add the beat. Just play around adding the beat as well. And just put no pressure on it. And be free with it. So even though I'm showing you the way that I do it, if intuitively, if there's this natural want to do something slightly different and alter it in your own way, then don't stop that. Don't get in the way. Don't block it. Just because Dan said do it that way, oh, Dan will be annoyed if I do it that way. No, I want you to. I'm encouraging you to find your own flow with it. Find your own creativity that just wants to come through, because a lot of us haven't unlocked it yet. A lot of us haven't. Okay, so the handpan is the instrument that's going to allow you to do that. So for a final bit, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I would use this loop as a bit of a bass to then add some other elements to create a song, all right? And there we go. Simple as that. Let me know how you got on in the comments below. Did you find it easy? Did you pick it up easily? Did you smash it? Was it too hard? I want to know your thoughts. I read all of your comments. And thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. My mission is to help as many people unlock their creativity through the power of music, specifically the handpan, because the handpan is one of the easiest instruments to learn, and you don't need any musical background or any experience. And I will help you, no matter what your level, to learn and to be free with the music, to help with your healing, to feel good, to de-stress, all of the above. So make sure that you've given this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share it with your friends far and wide, anyone that you think may benefit from it, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya.